Tonight we're talking about live streaming techniques. And so I want to know if you guys have any questions. So I have some strategies for you in regards to this. And but I want you guys to be prepared. I haven't noticed you guys doing a lot of live videos lately because I do stalk you a little bit. So if you have, let me know and I can go check it out. But I would love for you guys to post a copy of the video inside of camp so I can take a look at it and give you guys suggestions. I can do kind of a little like analysis of how you're doing and what you're doing and how I can make suggestions. And I can privately message you suggestions, or I can make them public so they're just to our campers. Hey, Linda, how are you, sweetheart? Yeah, I was late. I was sitting on the couch relaxing after a long day. And yeah, right? It was a total brain fart. It was a senior moment. I spent the whole day with people in the 60 to 80 range. And they were so cute. They were lined up at my little table after my talk and having them teach them how to do stuff on their phone. So it was really sweet. I was so glad I could do it. And I showcased the little Facebook portal, which I intended on selling it. Like, hey, does anybody want it? But I forgot. So I think I'm going to give it to my mother-in-law as a gift. But it's really cool. It's really neat for like story time and stuff. So she could probably tell stories to her great grandchildren because her grandchildren are kind of old now. So anyways, that was kind of fun. So yeah, so today we're talking about live streaming, and I definitely want to see you guys doing live streaming more. It's a great way to showcase your expertise and what you do. Tressa used to be a queen. I haven't seen him lately. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen one of your cool videos. I mean, what I love, let me just tell you the things I loved. Excuse me. I was sitting under the air conditioning and got all stuffed up. That was really weird. Anyways, Tressa, you used to do videos talking while you videotaped your dog with his cute little tongue out, Bandit. And I thought that was brilliant on a day that you didn't want to probably be seen, like you didn't do your hair. And by the way, mine was up in a clip before I just went on live. So it's all messy. If you didn't want to do your hair or your makeup, you don't have to be on screen when you do some live broadcasting. In fact, let me put this down. So we have here, let's see here. So you can do video with off screen. Okay. So that is showing that. So the first technique is doing video off screen. So Tressa, you've done a great job with that, videotaping your dog because he's so cute, right? And then he's got that funny tongue hanging out and talking about the subject that you want to talk about. Same thing for, let's give some specifics. Like Shalise, if you don't want to be on camera, you could actually videotape one of your paintings as you're painting it and then talk about your painting parties or your veterans projects or your PTSD, what's the same thing, veterans, but just your experiment, or what do you call it? What do you call it? Tell me what it's called again. Not experimental, something. Anyways, but that would be awesome for you, Linda, with your skincare and stuff. You could literally be doing someone's skincare on them while you're talking, if they don't mind doing it, or you could do it on yourself while you're talking, and people would love that. There's a trend called, I think it's called ASMR. Yes, I could be wrong. Which is basically repetitive motion that people like watching. It's very relaxing. So I don't know if you've ever seen like on a Instagram or Snapchat, you see people like squishing silly putty and it kind of pops, or they are popping, that stuff that you put around packages and they're like popping it slowly, right? Popping it, or they're running their hand across a series of bottles or brushes or something. I think it's called ASMR. Anyway, so it's like kind of a relaxing type of thing and it stands for something fancy. I don't know. But again, you could be doing something that's attracting a live audience while you're talking about something you want them to know, right? So if you're feeling like, I just want to be on film today. We have something in my eye. You just don't want to be on film today. That is a great way to do it, right? Here, I'm missing this. How long should lives be? That's a great question, Linda. So it depends on the expert that you ask. there's short form videos and long form videos. So short form videos are saying if you can keep a video between 4 and 7 minutes, you'll get more people to watch the full video. And then if you can get your people used to doing that, they're going to come on more consistently, right? Because they know they're going to get a bite-sized nugget of whatever you want to share that day. And so I don't know if you remember during the challenge that we did, remember how I told you to write out, I used the number 4 just because it's my favorite number, like 4 frequently asked questions and 4 objections, remember videos? And because they're like, say that's 8 videos, right? You could make each one like 4 to 7 minutes answering a question or, you know, stating an objection that someone is, you know, shared with you. Like, oh my gosh, they were talking the other day about how they don't think that the skin toner is good for their skin. But I showed them that if you clean it this way and you do the skin, I'm just making this up. It's actually will make you look younger and feel better and your skin won't break out, you know, if you use this product before this product or whatever, and then boom, you're done. So short and sweet. Long form videos, which are anywhere between 30 minutes and 60 minutes, which are usually what I do on my show every week. Those are really good for engagement and storytelling. So when you're telling a story about the back end of whatever the product is, or why you were in business, what got you into that business specifically, or, you know, that kind of stuff, people get sucked in and then they connect with you more and they have this like kind of ongoing conversation. So if you have like, you know, 3 big nuggets you want to teach, you know, maybe keep between 20 and 45 minutes and then because people have things to do. But again, it all depends on how you can bring them in. But that's a very good question, Linda. Shalise Berry. Oh, you recognize that your picture wasn't coming up. That's weird. It was before. It says you could live stream from your paint along class. Oh, you're saying somebody was talking to you. So who is this? Let's look. Oh, it's Shilpa. I don't know why your little picture isn't showing up, Shilpa. Expressive arts. Thank you, Shalise. Yes, that was the word I was looking for. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, exactly. You could live stream from your paint along class. But what I was talking about when it comes to the video off screen, that you are videotaping something and you're on the back end talking. And where's my purse? This is kind of a little trick. If you, I love this promotional product. Tailwind is a Pinterest. They do Pinterest and Instagram, I think. They're a scheduling software. And they were giving this away at Social Media Marketing World. It's just like a little foam koozie cup material, and it has a little snap, and it holds my earbuds. Isn't that cool? I'm always thinking like, what kind of promotional product should I give away? I thought this was really cool. I use it all the time because I don't like it all dangling in my purse. Anyways, so if you're going to be doing a video, especially in a public place, it's really good to have your earbuds with you, because if you can plug this in, and then of course the microphone is usually on one side more than the other. I mean, you technically could do either one because it's really sensitive, but put the earbud in your ear that has the microphone, that little volume thing here. Again, it just makes it more clear, and then plug it into your phone. And then again, you don't have to be on camera. You can be talking over it, but then you get a more clear sound so they can hear your voice easier versus hearing a lot of background music or sounds, I should say. But if you put both ears in, it kind of blocks the complete, so this will pick up on whatever ambient noise there is. So it definitely, you know, you could put it both in your ears. And again, you're off camera, so it doesn't really matter. You could totally do your videos like this and nobody would think anything weird, like you have this down. Because lots of people do their videos like this, right? Just it helps the sound quality. So that would be my suggestion if you do video off screen, is definitely make sure that your audio is clear by using earbuds, which is the easiest thing. Or of course you can use, you know, a plug-in mic. This actually is a mic that has a USB. I don't know if you can hear me clear. Hear me farther away, clear. It has a USB connection in the back. And so I just plug in the back of my computer, or I could plug it into my laptop, which technically right now is a paperweight, because I created okay, side note, has this ever happened to you? Okay, so I just bought a laptop 3 years ago, and I use it mostly for traveling. And when I do presentations, even locally, I have my Keynote, which is like the PowerPoint for Mac, on my laptop, which I usually make it on my computer. And then I put it in the cloud, in my iCloud. And then from my laptop, I download it on my laptop. So I don't even really create the presentation on my laptop. That's where I plug in my HDMI cable into their little projector and I, show it. So for the thing I had today, the Senior Fest, I made my new slides on my computer in Keynote. And then when I went to upload them onto my laptop, it said, your iOS or your, the memory or the system, I don't need these in my ear right now, isn't big enough or whatever to hold this program. I'm like, what? And it wouldn't play the program unless I upgraded Keynote. And then the Keynote on the computer was old. I don't know, I'm talking in circles. But anyways, so I basically couldn't use my computer, and I can never use my computer the way it is with anything but accessing the internet now. I even took off my email to give it more room. I took off the iCloud to give it more room. It drives me crazy. Why do they update software to be too big for the machine it's supposed to sit on? What? It's a racket. It's a racket. So my husband's trying to get it fixed by adding more memory or something, or I'm going to have to buy a new computer. That's ridiculous. Anyways, okay. Hey, you just got here. Hey! Okay, cool, Carrie G. I'm so glad you got here. And Karen is here. Yay! Okay, for some reason, Carrie G, Shilpa, and Carrie G are not showing up. Your picture. I don't know why. I don't know if you have to refresh that for Be Live. I have no idea. I'm so glad you're here. Yay! Okay, Tressa just said, if I wanted to do a split screen with one of my customers, can I do that on live? Yeah, that's how I do all my interviews, is the split screen. Now, you can't do it without a software like Be Live. You would have to switch. Like, you could use Zoom, but Zoom, you could be like, we did the Zoom and just record it, but it couldn't be live unless you paid like $40 a month for that. But Be Live is $25 a month, or you can use the free version, and I think you can do up to 1 or maybe 2 videos a week. But that might just be fine, and it would be free. But Be Live just upgraded their system. I think it was yesterday when I noticed it. Not only can you download your videos in HD and then repurpose them for YouTube or Instagram or Pinterest or whatever you want, but you can now do line recording. So I could literally be doing what I'm doing now with no audience. I'm not live, but I'm talking to you like live, putting up the little lower thirds and everything, and then saving it, downloading the HD, and then repurposing it. So if you don't want to be live, but you want all the features of the split screen like you just talked about, Tressa, and you can have up to 4 people on the screen at the same time. So it'd be like 4, like a Brady Bunch, but just 4. And then you can show your screen, or your guests can show their screen. You can upload, like I have this little, I never took this off when I did this session, Communicate Like a Boss. I just love this graphic. And so you can load documents up in here. Let me take this down. So you could do it. So that would be perfect for you, Tressa. And it's, like I said, it's $25 a month if you do the paid version, but you could do the free version for now and see if you like it. But yeah, they keep updating all the cool things. So I love it. And if you want, I have a link. I'm an affiliate, so I might make 50 cents a month if you have the paid program. If you don't, I won't, but that's okay. But yeah, I'd love for you to use my affiliate link so they think I'm cool. Because I need that. I need them to think I'm cool. Okay, cool. So the first thing I was saying was suggestion for live streaming tips is videos off screen. So again, if you don't want to do your makeup and hair, and I don't think there's any boys on the call today, but you might watch it in replay. You guys aren't as concerned about that, but you never know. It might be a bad day. You just feel you have blotches on your face, or your hair's all weird, and you're like, I don't want to be on camera. Definitely don't let that stop you. Turn the camera around, put it on something pretty. And I wouldn't suggest doing it on something still, because then they'll turn off as weird. But if you do something like Tressa's dog, who is always making funny faces, is cute. Or again, for you, Karen, you could be doing like, you could set your camera up like on a little tripod, and then you could actually like show people how to make a roller ball. or the cool makeup remover wipey things that you do during your parties. That would be such a really cool video because you could be talking, right, while you're making it. And so they're just seeing your hands. Do you guys love those videos? Like they have like tasty videos where it's like the camera's like sitting on top of and Shilpa, you probably love this because of you're being a cook. They put the camera like over the stove and then they mix in all the stuff and cook it right in front of you. And they, of course, chop it up and make all those cool recipes. Makes it look so easy to make these delicious things. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Theirs are all done with graphics and things. There's just music. There's no words. So that's another option as well. You could actually videotape something and then put, words or whatever. In fact, that is another way to do a video. I was going to put that up there, my little agenda here. You could do a, what would I call that? Well, I'm going to call this Splice Published video, right? So a Splice Published video, what I mean by that is that you could take a series of things, almost like a time-lapse video. In fact, yes. So there's an app I haven't even used it. I downloaded it at, I think I have it right. Do I have it? Hold on a second. Let me show this to you. I think I have is it this one? Yeah. Oh, very cool. I thought this was funny. Okay. So this is a ad. It says download life apps for free. Oh, cool. So I can share this with you guys. So this is a time lapse. Can you read that? It says create compelling stop motion videos straight from your phone. Okay. So basically what happens is you set your phone up and you could take a picture okay, let's say you sell weight loss products. You could go and you could take one picture every single day of your journey. And then at the end of the 6 months, 1 year, whatever it is, you basically publish that video on this app and it shows a time lapse of you taking the same picture of yourself. Have you guys ever seen something like that? Ever done one of those time lapse? There's a feature on the iPhone that allows you to do things like stop motion, slow-mo, and then, they do have a time lapse on here on the video, on the phone camera. And so, you can set up your phone like on Christmas morning. And by the way, have you ever done that before? So you set it on time lapse. So I guess you don't need the app, but it keeps it all in one place. So you could live your life, take pictures of other things, and then run the, so this is something that would be like good for say Christmas morning. You could set your phone up on the edge of a table at whatever angle you want, and then you hit time lapse. And then for the whole day, you plug your phone in because it'll die after a while, and then have it just run during the day. And then at the end of the day or time frame that you're doing it, you hit play, and it's basically everyone in the room darting around, opening presents or eating a meal or doing whatever they do. And it's so cool. It's like a little time capsule of your day, which is so really cool. Okay. Sorry, I'm going off. Oh my gosh, so many questions. Where do I get that? I don't even know what you were talking about. I moved on. Tell me again what you want. What is that link? Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I wasn't in the moment. Cooking chutney. I wish I had those skills. Who is saying this? My daughter did a time-lapse video when her daughter was little. Oh, that is so cool. I love it. Karen says, I'm going to see because you guys aren't showing your names here. Karen says, I did a time-lapse of Nicole putting on Savvy makeup. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, here we go. Daughter did when her daughter was little. That's awesome. This is Karen of her daughter putting on Savvy makeup. This is cool. Oh, I'm going to have a DIY succulent and oils class. I could video that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, you could do that. I love that. Ooh, that's so fun. Yes, right? And so people are drawn to videos that they can learn how to do something, right? And then they share it with their friends. So that's another point. I'm going to write this down so I can put this on here. Viral videos make you look good. Okay, so what I mean by this, when I say viral videos make you good, so this is part of the live streaming strategy here, is that when you make a video that makes your audience look good, they're more likely to share it. Okay, so what I mean by that, it's like, let's say it's a cause that they are passionate about, and you make a video talking about how you support that cause. It makes them look good and feel good because they identify with that cause and the support of that cause, and they're going to share that video. Does that make sense? So when you're doing, let's say, Karen, you're going to make the succulent video with the oils, and as you're videotaping that, right, and you're making the oils or whatever, again, you could be on camera doing it like in front, like I think Shilpa was talking about that, putting the camera like a cooking show in front of her, and then she could cook while she's going. But if you don't want to be on camera, you could turn the camera so it's videotaping what you're doing, and then you are what do you call it? You're talking about the importance of the succulents and the oils and why it's important they go together. And I'm kind of curious, can you put oils on succulents? I mean, it won't kill them, because that would be really cool if you could do that. I mean, right? Because they would be so cute, and they would also probably emit the smell into the air. That would be really cool. Okay, so Tressa and Linda, you have to tell me what you're talking about. Where do I get that? What's the link? Are we talking about the time lapse? So this is actually called Life Lapse, and you could download the Life Lapse video, app for free, and it's Life Lapse _app. Well, that's the Twitter handle. But anyways, I'll just show this to you again in case you were interested in that, because this would be so cool for like every day. So Tressa, an idea for you with this would be like taking an animal that couldn't barely walk and taking a picture every single day of them getting better using the CBD oil. Or if there was like a condition that you could, you know, like a skin issue or something else that the oils take care of, and you could take on an app like this free, you could do a time lapse every day, and then at the end of like say 30 days, you could show that. It would be really cool for your vegetable garden too. You could use this to take a picture of a little seedling as it grows, and then has a little piece of fruit, and it grows and grows and grows and grows. Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be really neat. And then you could teach the classes on how to do that combined with your oils. Like, no, that would be awesome. I'm loving that idea. You're going to have to do that. Yes. Okay. So that was this one. I thought this was funny, by the way. It was right sitting next to this, so I thought I should. So I picked this up. Being a social marketer is easy. It's like riding a bike, except the bike is on fire and you're on fire and everything is on fire. So true. This is a company called Branzuka, which sounds like a weird name. Branzuka, I think of like bubblegum. But I'm going to have to get into this. This is a company that they make it possible for you to run ads, not on social media, but anywhere else on the net, like smart TVs and apps and Google. And it allows, I mean, you have to pay money to place the ad, but it puts it into your hand. It's really cool. So I got access to their software, and I haven't even played with it yet. But anyways, it was amazing what the software could do. It's absolutely amazing that there's so many brilliant things out that were not available like 10 years ago, that really puts we have so much control over our message and our the ability to promote it to other people. I mean, just having this live video is such a blessing. Like, it gets your message out there. So today during the Senior Fest, one of my little friends, Tressa, you might know her name is Mercodo. Okay, I'm going to butcher it. She's Japanese, super heavy accent, adorable lady. I used to be a table leader in the women's ministry, and seriously, I would have to like stare at her to listen to her because she had such a cute little voice. Anyway, she came today just to hear me talk, which was very sweet. And she said, I want to encourage people to learn new things even at an older age. I'm like, okay, why? And she's like, because the Lord put it on my heart to learn the harp. because my name means harp in Japan or Japanese. And I've always wanted to learn the harp my whole life, but I just never could pull it together. And so 7 years ago, when I was just before I turned 70, this amazing teacher came into my life, and the Lord put in my heart to learn the harp so I could play it at hospitals and hospices to give people, let people relax, right? So Karen and Tressa, you need to network with this woman because you could go into the old folks' homes, right? And talk about relaxing people. Hello, both of you. Amazing. Anyways, so she says, I just don't know how to tell people. I said, oh my gosh, one example, Facebook Live. So if you go on my personal page, you'll see the interview I did with her. I said, let's share with the world right now that us old dogs can learn new tricks, right? And she's like, yes, I don't want people to give up. And she had this really like cute little accent. Anyways, so the same thing, like she wanted to get her message out here. All of you want to get your message out there, right? So that's why I'm really emphasizing the live broadcasting or live streaming or whatever you want to call it. Because people are attracted to that. They like hearing you and listening to you and seeing the emotions in your face. And it doesn't matter if it's in front of the camera or behind the camera, because they can hear your voice inflections, right? So it's just important that you guys do it. So this is your assignment for the week. I want you to go find a video that you've done the last month. I'm not going to be totally like, you know, but it'd be great if you've done one more recent than that. But if we'll find something a month, go up to the top of the video. In fact, let me show you how to do it, just so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Let's see. Okay. No, I'm not uploading. I'm wanting to share my screen. Okay, so where am I? Okay, let me do this. So the way you're going to do it is, and we'll go here. I'll show you my screen. Okay. Oh, I'll take this down. You don't need to see this anymore. Okay. All right. So you're going to go find a video that you did. Okay. So let's say this is the video I want to share in the camp, which is redundant because it's already shared. But if this is one of your videos, you're going to double click on the video. Whoa, loud voice. Okay. So you're going to double click on the video, and then up at the very top, can you see this up here? Up, not this search bar, not here, but way up here at the top. Okay, I'm making my mouse look really weird. So you double click on that, okay? Or double or triple click, whatever. So that up there that just kind of highlighted into orange, that's the URL of this video, or that video, So you copy that, right? Oh, shoot. I pasted. Oh my goodness. Okay, Mary, stop talking. Okay. Anyways, you get what I mean. So you double click on that, you hit copy, and then you go underneath this video, and I want you to paste it. Okay, it can be, it doesn't have to be on the bottom of this video, but somewhere in camp, like a new post if you want. And then I'll go and I'll watch your video and give you some suggestions on what you're doing right, what maybe a little bit of tweaks, right? Things like looking into the camera. With Be Live, it's awesome because you can just look at yourself. I'm making this small. So I'm just looking at myself talking, and hopefully it seems to you like I'm looking right at you, because that's my intent. Okay. So I want to be able to give you those tips. So, so yeah, I just realized I have not been looking over here. Somebody asked, do I need equipment to do those videos? No. So no, you can. In fact, let me show you something I have. I think I got this at Target. Might have been Best Buy, might have been Amazon, I can't remember. But this is oh, let me take this down. Bam. Okay, let me take this down. Bam. Okay, so this is like a clamp. It's really strong, right? And then this is like a wiry thing. And then it's got a phone holder here, right? So you clip your phone into this hole, or not hole, but like it's a hair clamp. You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so you put your phone in the hair clamp, and then you clamp this to the edge of your table or a chair, like the back of a chair would be cool. So especially if you're going to be making something in the kitchen or whatever, bring in a chair from the dining room, and then you clip this on the chair and you angle this to the right angle of what you need. I swear, I think this was $10. It was like the cheapest thing, right? And it just held it. Now, you don't even need this. You could take the phone and like jimmy rig something to hold it, like a little macrame holder, or, you know, or put it on a shelf. But, you know, sometimes it's awkward. Now, I use this little pop socket, which is sitting on my little thing here. I was wearing something different today, but I came in and I just feel like I needed a little something because the air conditioning is so cold. This is a pop socket. I'm sure you guys have seen these before. It allows you to hold your phone without holding your phone, which is cool. Really great for when you have groceries. And these are like $10 on Amazon or at Best Buy. Target, I think they jacked it up to $14 at Target. Anyways, so, and then they have promotional products. So I was actually thinking about buying one of these as a promotional product. But anyway, so because it has this little stand, you can actually stand it up on a table, right? You can see my hand is, there we go, there. So you can actually stand it up. Now, this angle though might not be very flattering because when it's angled like this, right, it's showing under here, and we don't like that as ladies. So that might be awkward. So you could actually, you know, kind of prop it up on a shelf. Remember, if it's high, we look younger and thinner, right? We like the thing to go down. And then you put it up there and then you could start talking, right? Sometimes a really good idea is to put it on a shelf and just stand in front of your shelf. I mean, looking at your shelf and the camera's here, then you could talk directly at the camera and it's like eye level because it's up on one of the top shelves, which is cool. Let's see here. Oh, it says here, oh, the affiliate link to Be Live. Okay, I'll put it in here after we're done. Yes, I would love to give you the affiliate link to that. Okay, and the lava rocks and moss are diffusers. Oh, I see. So you're not putting it on the succulents themselves. You're putting it on the lava rocks, and that is so cool. I love that. That's a really good idea. What software? I missed what's on the card you are holding. Oh, okay. That is called Life Lapse, and this is that little. And I've downloaded it. I haven't even used it yet. Can you see it? Let's see. Life Lapse. And so it allows you to take like one picture every day or one picture every month or whatever. If you have a new baby, like, hello, Grandma Karen, you have a new baby. That would be a great thing to do. Every time you see the baby, take another picture. And then you'd have like boom, 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 and you see the baby grow up. Oh my gosh. Parents today are so darn lucky. They can take videos anytime of their children and go back. A time lapse shows them how their babies were. Oh my gosh. I have so many videos that are stuck in the digital realm of little old video cassettes that I haven't transferred over because it costs like $20 for like 20 minutes. I am ranting today. I apologize. But I want to see all my babies when they're little, but it, you know, it's all that old stuff. And I just, today's babies are so much, you know, clearer. You can see them so much better on the cameras. All right. So yes, Linda says, what if you have a script you're doing the video with in Be Live? Can you see the script if it's on your screen? Yeah, so smart. Yeah, so you can literally put your script on like the agenda items, and then you could just read it right off. And you can, there's like a description, you could put it underneath it. So it's just kind of cool. Or you can put a script, like load a script up on one of the screens down below. Like I have this. So I can see this down below and I can read it. So you put big enough words, you could actually read it. Or here's the old school way of doing it. Write it on a Post-it note and put it right next to the camera, right? So you're taking this Post-it note, you're basically sticking it right there, and then you're just reading it right off the Post-it note. So my concern ever doing that is that you're staring at the Post-it note, people can tell you're reading because your eyes are kind of going up and down or sideways. So it's really good that if you are going to create a script that you do bullet points and then you just talk off the cuff, right? The bullet points keeps you on track. But when you just talk from your heart, the authenticness comes through. I've been trying to come up with a really cool acronym in kind of that encapsulates what I always talk about. And I came up with the acronym BRAVE. B for be real and authentic, or no, show up and be seen. R is for be real and authentic. A is for take consistent action. V is for provide value, and E is engagement and encouragement. You know, so when you're loving on your audience and they know you are, and you're encouraging them to do whatever it is, even if it's not to buy your product. Remember, okay, this is a random thing, but it just came to me. So remember in the movie, oh my goodness, it was an old movie. Well, I'll do a more recent one. It's a remake of it. But remember, you know, in Elf, how, no, it wasn't Elf. It's that movie where it was, what was it where they didn't have something at Macy's, so they referred people to another store. And because they were doing that, they got so much more PR because the employees had the customers' best interest in mind over their profits. What movie was that? Was that Miracle on 34th Street? Or was that, I think it was, where they anyways. So that's the thing. Even if you're suggesting someone to buy something from a competitor because you feel it's a better product for what they need and you don't carry it, that goes so far, especially if you do it on video, right? We're keeping the video theme. Yes. What is it called? The clamp thingy. I love the clamp thingy. I think that's actually the technical term. It's the clamp thingy by Verizon. No, I don't know. I don't know what it's called. You could just look up iPhone holder in Amazon. But again, you might see it in Best Buy as well. But yeah, I think clamp thingy actually should be the name of it. So I don't know. Yes, you probably get it at Target, something like it at Target. But Best Buy, inside their like little camera area, they have tripods and everything. I think they carry something similar. They have these really cool at Best Buy, really cool like little mini. I'm looking to see if I have something similar. Tripods that have like knobby legs. It looks like legs, but they're very similar to this, where they're bendy, but they kind of have like knobs, little balls down the legs. Anyways, they're bendy to the point where you can stand it up like a tripod, but then you could actually wrap it around a pole or a tree branch or a vase or something on your shelf. Anyway, so it holds the phone as a tripod, but it also clamps something like a monkey hand. I don't monkey hand. I don't know where that. I must have seen an ad. A monkey hand. That could be the monkey hand clamp. I don't know. Yeah. That says, oh, Nicole has that app. It records 1 second a day. It's amazing. You have to see it. The whole month is only 30 seconds. Yeah. So she has that life lapse. I love that. Yeah. What a fun thing, right? Or seriously, if you are showing anything growing from the ground, if you're doing anything in the healthcare and it shows the progress of how you feel, or hair growth or anything that you're trying to promote, that is like an excellent testimony because you can't fake that. So that's totally authentic, right? Yes, it was Miracle on 34th. Okay, cool. I thought so. My daughter was the star of that show when she was little. She was 12, peaked at her theater program. She was the star. She was Susan in the show Miracle on 34th Street. So that always holds a dear place in my heart, as well as I always loved the movie when I was little. So it was kind of cool. Who is laughing at me? I can't tell because of your face. I mean, I can't tell because of the, you're not hooked up to Be Live today. Okay, let's see where we're at. Who is saying these lovely things? Okay. Oh, it's Shilpa who's laughing at me. I love it. Okay. So yeah, so equipment-wise, you don't need anything fancy for live video, right? You really just need your phone. Now, if you want to get fancy, you can get a Logitech camera. I don't, of course, I think I wrote it down. I was watching somebody I really admire, Mari Smith, who I'm going to go see in Boston in 2 weeks. So I need to pre-record my training video before I go on that trip because I'm going to be like total tourist mode while I'm in Boston the week of September 2nd through 6th. So I won't be doing a live that week. I'll do something pre-recorded before I leave. But Mari Smith uses this beautiful camera. I have to ask her in person what it is. I thought I had this written down. Did I have? Somebody told me what the camera was. It's like Logitech C60 or something. Of course, you're not looking at it, so you can't tell. What I'm using right now is, yes, the Logitech C930E. So it's a really good camera. I don't know if that's the one she uses, but her videos are gorgeous. I mean, they're so crisp. I mean, like, it looks like you could reach out and touch her. They're so clean. I mean, I know this is probably decently crisp, but oh my gosh, you should see her video. So, and I showed her once, we did it when I was really sick back in March. We did a Facebook live or watch with her live. And so I think you guys know who Mari Smith is. Anyways, so I don't know if the Logitech is what she uses, but if you wanted, you could get like an external camera. But you know what? I've never done that. My camera is either in my phone or it's the one built into my my desktop or my laptop, depending on that. So again, you don't need any special equipment. I would suggest though, I'm not outlining every single thing like I normally do, guys. Sorry about that. Audio wise, oops. That was weird. Add an item. Audio needs to be good. This would be a strong suggestion on video streaming tips is your audio needs to be good. Again, if you're using earbuds, this is a great, these come with your phone. So these are, I highly suggest you use something like this when you're trying to make a video so it doesn't sound like you're in an echo chamber or you're sitting in a can, right? That whole, you know, remember that old prank? Hey, do you have Prince Albert in a can? Well, you better let him out. Prince Albert came with some canned food in the 70s. I don't know. Anyways, so use a microphone. Either, again, something that you can plug into your computer, an external mic, just because this makes it more clear, or some earbuds or something. Because, again, there's ambient noise that these microphones are so sensitive that picks up that is distracting. And that's why I said your audio needs to be good. Obviously, you need to be clear on camera. But if your voice is like hard to hear or it's gravelly or there's, right? People will be like annoys them. It's kind of like chalk, like fingernails on a chalkboard, and they will jump off faster than what is something fast? I would say a one-arm paper hanger, but that's not fast. My one of my vendors, he used to be, well, he was from Georgia. He's still alive, but his name was what was his name? Oh goodness, I can't remember what his name was. Chuck or something. Anyways, he had this really heavy accent. He talked like this. I loved it. In fact, when he would talk to me, I would pick it up. And he's like, "Stop copying me." I'm like, "I can't help it. I'm like a chameleon with voices, and I can't help it." Anyways, so he would say, "Slap my grandma and throw her in the creek." And that meant that he was like amazed at whatever I was saying. Slap my grandma and throw her in the creek, which means creek. That's a term in Georgia. Slap my grandma and throw her in the creek. Anyways, I don't know. So if someone can't understand you, even if you have a cool accent, they're not gonna listen to you, right? The other item that is necessary that's really is important. Oops, I'm tempting you here. Important is lighting. Came up really slow. So lighting is important. Now, I don't have my normal light that I normally have on me. I just have my overhead, and I actually have my side light here. So I'm probably not lit the best. In fact, my complexion does not look good. What it would be really great is if you had a selfie light. In fact, another promotional product is a selfie light. Do I have it in here? I think I carry it with me. So I was carrying my, oh, this is so funny, guys. This is my daughter gave me this cup, woke up, nailed it. And they didn't really get it, but I was thinking, you know, when you're 80, the fact that you wake up, you did nail it. Is that bad? I was kind of joking with them. Okay. So I have, oh, this, by the way, guys, I want to show it to you. It's kind of cool. This is the portal I was showing off. You guys seen one of these? The portals? This is a Facebook portal. It like follows you around the room. This might be a really cool tool if you're doing cooking shows, Shilpa, because you can actually set this up and walk around your kitchen. And it's not a super fast tracking camera, but it's pretty good. Like if you're not moving crazy, it actually moves with you around the room. It's designed really, I think, for, and the reason I bought this as a sample, it's designed for, oh, here's a better picture. Grandparents to like have connections with their grandkids. And that's why I bought one as a sample to talk about today, even though I kind of zipped through it because I had like 20 minutes. But it has like story time. I should do like a demo for you. His story time, and it puts like AR, augmented reality, around your head. So like you dress, it looks like you have a little hat, a little bow tie. It's kind of like a filter on Instagram or Snapchat. So they build in stories, and then the grandchild on the other end can just see all the fun graphics, and you can see the words of the story that you read. It's just really cool. So it's for kids, grandparents who live far away from their grandchildren. It keeps them connected. And then it has a bunch of apps on there to like watch, news or videos or listen to music or whatever. It's kind of cool. And it's got Alexa built into it. So you can say, hey, Alexa, wash my car, whatever. Wouldn't that be great? Anyway, so I brought that today, which was kind of fun. I think I'm going to give it to my mother-in-law as a gift. But this is do I have it in here, a selfie light? I do. Okay. So this is a selfie light. Okay. So this is a little promotional product I got from my friend Molly. And then you can actually clip this onto, and you can get these at Target for $10. So you can literally clip it onto your phone, and then there's different brightnesses. So here's one. I'll let you see what it look like. Oh, wow. And then there's a little bit brighter. And a little bit brighter. It's not really seeing it because you can't see what it looked like in the thing. But anyways, it clears up your complexion, which is kind of cool. Mine looks a little blotchy today. So that's kind of a cool thing because it's mobile, but it brightens up your face, especially if it's at night or you're in a dark place. This really helps. And it's just like a little clippy thing. Again, $10. Or if you want to get super fancy, you can get one of those giant rings. And I keep thinking of you, Shilpa, because you want to do cooking stuff. They have giant rings that have like a phone holder. Like it has one of these little clampy things inside the ring. And so you can literally put your phone inside the ring, and then it lights up your face, or you can tilt it over like a pan to cook, or Karen, for you to craft, or for you, Tressa, to if you're preparing some foods with your oils, right? It'd be a great way for you guys to showcase that. And so the challenge is they're kind of pricey. They're like $50 or $60. They go all the way up to like $200. But they have dimmers on them and different covers for colors. Oh wow, it's 7:30. Well, I started a little bit late. So those are the three things. One, video gear does not need to be expensive. The camera in your phone or your laptop or your desktop is fine. Two, audio. You could just use earbuds. You're good, right? And lighting is really important. And you know what the best light is? Natural light. So open a window and talk like you're staring at the window. People outside will think you're crazy, but your video will look great. Your face will be illuminated beautifully, right? Oh, goodness sakes. I know, but looks aren't everything. Get it? Funny looks. Yeah, who said this? Slap my grandma and throw her in the creek. But it's slap my granny. Slap my granny and throw her in the creek. I had so much fun with him. I should hire him just so he talks to me, right? What's it called? Moving camera? A moving camera. I don't think I talked about moving camera, but I do have something to show you. Let me show you really quick. I got this for Christmas. I have it right over here. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so this is, you can hear me? You can hear me? I haven't left you. Okay, so my big plan. Okay, so no, I didn't say anything about a moving, the portal. Yeah, so the little camera actually tracks you 180 degrees. So it's just one-sided. So it shows, like if you move to the far right, but if you walk behind it, there's no camera in the back is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, the portal has the camera that tracks you around the room. So it'll be really good for any kind of demonstrations, things like that. So if you want a link to that, I can share it with you. And this is the thing I got for Christmas that I was so excited about. Again, you guys don't need this. I probably didn't even need it. But at the time I was like, oh my God, this would be so great. I could do all my shows and do this fancy thing. But it's it's an Osmo. Okay, I'm a total gadget girl. I don't get jewelry. for my birthday and Christmas. I get gadgets because that's what I love. So it's one of those things, I'm sure you've seen it. It's called the Smooth. But I guess this is better according to Steve's research. The Osmo DJI is a better one, and they're the same price, or this is cheaper actually. But I have to show you, it's so cool. It comes in this little case, and this is what it looks like. And you charge it up, so it's got a battery life in it, and it basically is what they call a it's like a stabilizer. Okay, so you put the phone, or your phone, in here, and then this stabilizes it, so you could like walk around like a park, or even run, and it keeps it stable. Or you could zoom like this. Gimbal, it's called a gimbal. So it's got a gimbal in here, and it comes with an app that you can actually set this up like on a tripod, and then you can walk around like the portal. You could walk around, and this tracks you. And from your phone, you could change the angle or change the focus or whatever, right? So I started getting into this around Christmas, and then something else happened, something shiny, and I stopped this. But this reminds me, I have to get back to doing this to create more like published or produced videos and things like that. Yeah. Oh, the box you hold up. Yeah. So the portal, this thing, oh, I am gadget central here. Oops, my arm is caught on this thing. Yeah, this is the portal. It's called Facebook Portal. It has Alexa built in. And so it allows you to talk to your grandchildren. In fact, my friend Jerianne, who encouraged me to buy one of these for the demonstration today, she says that now, whenever her daughter or sons are pregnant, this is her baby shower gift, because she knows she can keep in touch with her grandchildren, which I think is really cool. Yes. Oh, we have a last question here. For live streaming, what is the shortest length that is good to use, and what is the longest length, and how often in the week should we post one? Oh, okay. Yeah, I talked about this earlier in the video. Who is this? Oh, it's Carrie G. Hey, girl. So short form videos are between 4 and 7 minutes. Long form videos are between, I would say, 20, 30 minutes and 60 minutes. It depends on your subject. It depends on your audience. If you don't want to talk for that long, don't do it. It's all up to you if what you want to do. I would start off trying to do shorter videos. I would do a series of 4 to 7 minute videos. That way you're serving your customer, your audience, bite-sized content that they can consume quickly, and they'll look forward to coming back to getting more. You don't want to, ramble on and lose your audience, right? So you want to go on, say a short message, or give a short solution and say, come back tomorrow or come back on Wednesday, I'm going to give you another one, right? Again, always leave them wanting more. So that would be my suggestion to you. And your other question was, how often in the week should we post on? I would try to do one a week. That is the consistency that Facebook wants to see, that they know that you're coming back every week. Now, there's going to be times that you can't do something live, but you could pre-record it. So remember, we did a class on Instagram TV, IGTV, and you have to make those pre-recorded. So you can't do those live. So, a combination of pre-recorded and live is always a really good idea. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, it is 7:36. I think I started at 6:36 because I was late. And again, I apologize, you guys. I totally blanked. I think my brain is tired from talking. I talked in front of 300 seniors today, and it was so fun sharing how to use, different apps and games and social media to keep up with their friends and family, because loneliness and isolation is actually deadly. There was a cool, I pulled some statistics my sister gave me. Di, I don't think she's watching tonight because she's entertaining out of town guests. But she's a gerontologist, as you guys know. She said that the loneliness and isolation, I think, epidemic, loneliness is as dangerous as smoking 15 packs of cigarettes a day. That's crazy, right? So if you know an old person, reach out to them, teach them how to use Facebook so they can get to know their friends and family again, connect with old friends, connect with their grandkids, right? It will open up their world to a bigger place so they don't feel isolated, and they won't be lonely because they have a way that they can communicate with them. I also taught them some do's and don'ts, so like TMI stuff. I got a couple laughs for that. So, and I had the nicest compliment, an actual comedian who was there, Nazareth. He actually said, you know, you're pretty funny. I'm like, well, looks on everything. That's like always my joke. He goes, no, seriously, you should be a stand-up comedian. I'm like, really? Okay. He's like, no, really, I could work with you and like chop down what you talked about. And like, you could totally like do it on stand-up. I'm like, okay. So you never know, that might be coming to a video near you. Okay. So hopefully that answered your question. I hope that you guys got some value tonight about live streaming tips. I want you guys to do it once a week. So do me a favor, sometime in the next 24 hours, go, remember how I showed you how to copy the URL at the top of a video? Go copy that, post it in Camp, because I want to be able to give you reviews. And if you want camper reviews, say it's okay to share in Camp, but if you want it to be private, say, please make my comments private, and I'll send a private to you. In fact, I'll probably like do, anyways, I'll get the information to you either way, but let me know if you want me to do it public so everyone can learn, because maybe other people have questions, or if you would prefer it private, I can do that as well. Okay, so hope you're doing great and hope you have a wonderful week. And tomorrow is my anniversary. I think I showed you guys if you jumped on late. These were waiting for me in front of my computer when I got back. Isn't that nice? Interesting, they don't smell. That's weird, but they're beautiful. So, all right, guys. So happy 32nd wedding anniversary. And I love you guys. And I will see you next week, Wednesday morning. And I hope you guys, I look forward to seeing your videos inside. Okay, I think, oh, let's see. Hold on. Oh, somebody was asking me. I'm speaking this Saturday in Redlands on Facebook Marketing. If any of you live near Redlands and want to come out and see me live, it's at the AMA meeting. We're doing a Facebook Live and Instagram, I'm sorry, Facebook Marketing and Instagram Marketing on the same day from 11 to 2 in Redlands. Somebody was just asking me about it. So awesome. And don't forget the Be Live affiliate link. Yay. Okay, cool. Oh, Shilpa, it's your anniversary on Friday? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. How many years have you been married? Yay. Yes. So again, Linda, I'll put this up here. So I will go find it right now before I go to dinner. And thank you for all your love. But yeah, Shilpa, let me know how many years it is on this Friday. That's so exciting. Yay. Happy anniversary. All right. I got to go, but I'll get you that Be Live. I'll put it underneath, and I want to see all of your videos because I want to support you and encourage you to do more once a week. You pick the time. Let's be consistent. Let's stay in action, because by staying in action, your message is going to get out there much easier, and it's going to get easier the more and more you do it. Okay? Okay. All right. Oh, 10 years. Happy 10th year anniversary a couple days early. That's awesome. I love that. Got to do something special. Share us with what you do, okay? Take lots of pictures. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you next week. Oh, unless you're coming to Redlands on Saturday, then I'll see you Saturday. Okay. Bye.